You wake up, eat what you think is a healthy breakfast, and yet an hour later you're tired. Your legs feel heavy. Your mind fogs over. You blame age. But what if the real problem is sitting right there on your breakfast plate? Because after 60, certain foods can silently sabotage your muscles, joints, and memory, even the ones that look healthy on the label. They spike your blood sugar, inflame your nerves, and leave you weaker than the day before. But here's the good news. You can reverse it. By cutting just a few common items and replacing them with smarter choices, you can regain energy, clarity, and control starting tomorrow morning. In this video, I'll reveal 4 breakfast foods seniors should never touch, and 4 you should eat instead to feel stronger, lighter, and sharper every single day. Subscribe now so you never miss another step toward aging with strength. Food number 1, flavored instant oatmeal, the sugar trap masquerading as healthy. It says heart healthy on the box. It's warm, comforting, and ready in 60 seconds. But for seniors, flavored instant oatmeal might be doing more harm than good, especially to your blood sugar, your energy, and your legs. Here's the truth. Most flavored oatmeals are packed with hidden sugars, artificial flavors, and fast-digesting carbs. That means your body absorbs them quickly, leading to a sharp blood sugar spike followed by a crash. And what does that crash feel like? Your legs feel heavy, your head gets foggy, you feel drained, even if you've done nothing yet. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to blood sugar shifts. These spikes can trigger inflammation, increase joint stiffness, and make it harder for your muscles to activate properly. Over time, repeated blood sugar surges wear down your circulation, nerves, and mental clarity. But the packaging won't tell you that. Instead, it'll say made with whole grains or a good source of fiber. But check the label, and you'll often find 10 to 15 grams of added sugar per packet, plus preservatives and synthetic vitamins that your body may not absorb efficiently. If you're eating this type of oatmeal in the morning, it may be the reason you're feeling tired, foggy, or off balance for the rest of the day. What to do instead? Swap it for steel-cut oats or plain rolled oats. Cook them yourself so you can control what goes in. Add cinnamon, walnuts, or berries for flavor and stability. Top with a spoon of Greek yogurt or protein powder to slow digestion. This gives you long-lasting energy, steady blood sugar, and a gut-friendly breakfast that supports strength and focus. Instant oatmeal may be quick, but what it steals in energy, balance, and strength isn't worth the speed. Up next, a crunchy, colorful food that claims to start your day right, but may be inflaming your joints every single morning. Let's talk about sugary cereals. Food number 2, sugary cereals. The colorful crunch that fuels inflammation and brain fog. They look harmless. They're colorful, crunchy, and often marked with labels like whole grain or heart healthy. But for seniors, most breakfast cereals are one of the worst ways to start your day. Let's break it down. Even so-called healthy cereals often contain 10 to 20 grams of added sugar per serving. That's more than a glazed donut. And unlike the donut, these cereals are engineered to seem nutritious, but your body knows better. That sugar, combined with refined starches, digests in minutes. It triggers a rapid blood sugar spike, which is followed by a crash, leaving you feeling sluggish, mentally foggy, and craving more food by mid-morning. For seniors, these blood sugar swings are especially dangerous. They inflame the joints, increase belly fat, contribute to insulin resistance, and accelerate the breakdown of muscle and nerve function. You might notice this as leg weakness after breakfast, trouble focusing, or the need for an extra nap before noon, and it's not just the sugar. Many cereals are full of artificial colors, synthetic B vitamins, and processed oils, ingredients that may aggravate inflammation and interfere with nutrient absorption, especially if your digestion is already slowing with age. Even bran flakes and honey clusters often contain multiple types of sugar, including corn syrup, cane sugar, and maltodextrin, all of which spike glucose rapidly. What to eat instead? Try a bowl of steel-cut oats with ground flaxseed and fresh berries, or switch to a high-protein Greek yogurt bowl topped with walnuts and cinnamon. You can even try unsweetened muesli with unsweetened almond milk for a balanced crunch. The goal, slow-burning energy that supports your muscles, protects your joints, and keeps your brain sharp all morning long. Cereal might feel familiar, but that comfort comes at a cost. Choose foods that fuel your day, not ones that drain it before it begins. Next up, a breakfast drink most seniors trust, but that may be damaging your arteries and energy levels faster than you think. Let's talk about orange juice. Food number 3, orange juice, the morning drink that spikes sugar and strains your heart. It's bright, it's refreshing, it feels like health in a glass. But for seniors, orange juice may be one of the most misleading breakfast habits you've carried for decades. Here's the truth. A single glass of orange juice, just 8 ounces, contains 22 to 26 grams of sugar. That's equivalent to drinking liquid candy without the fiber or fat needed to slow it down. And for older adults, this creates the perfect storm. Sudden blood sugar spike, followed by a sharp crash, resulting in fatigue, hunger, and often brain fog before mid-morning. But there's more. Fruit juice, especially orange juice, is rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream. This can lead to inflammation in arteries, increased triglycerides, and more pressure on your insulin response, especially if you're diabetic, pre-diabetic, or insulin resistant. You may not feel the damage right away, but over time the effects add up. Stiffer legs, numbness, or tingling in the feet, brain fog, weight gain around the belly, and even higher blood pressure. Many seniors rely on orange juice thinking they're getting vitamin C. But the truth is, the vitamin C is added back in after processing, and the damage from sugar may outweigh the benefit. And if you're taking blood pressure meds, statins, or blood thinners, orange juice can interfere with absorption, blunting the effect of those life-saving drugs. A better choice? Eat whole oranges. They contain fiber, slow sugar absorption, and are less likely to spike blood sugar, or drink infused water with lemon slices and mint for a refreshing, hydrating option. You can also enjoy a small glass of vegetable-based juice, like beet carrot blends, unsweetened. Orange juice looks healthy, but for seniors, it's often a hidden sugar bomb that drains your energy and silently strains your heart. Next up, a breakfast staple found in nearly every kitchen, but it may be inflaming your joints and draining your strength. Let's talk about bagels and white toast. Food number 4, bagels and white toast, the morning carbs that drain strength and fuel inflammation. It's simple, reliable, and for many seniors, it's been breakfast for decades. A bagel with butter or a couple slices of white toast with jam. But what feels familiar may be quietly fueling the very problems you're trying to fight. Weak legs, joint pain, weight gain, and chronic fatigue. Here's the issue. Bagels and white toast are made from refined white flour, a highly processed carbohydrate with almost no fiber, no protein, and no real nutrients. Once eaten, your body breaks them down almost instantly into sugar, triggering the same blood sugar spike and crash as candy. And that crash leads to shaky energy levels, increased inflammation in the joints, a foggy mind, and a slow, heavy feeling in the legs. For seniors, this matters even more. Why? Because the older we get, the less efficiently our body handles simple carbs. They raise insulin, promote belly fat, worsen muscle loss, and may even accelerate conditions like arthritis and type 2 diabetes. Bagels in particular are a red flag. One plain bagel can have 250 to 300 empty calories, the equivalent of 4 to 5 slices of white bread, with barely any nutritional value to support your muscles or metabolism. And white toast? Most versions are made from bleached, nutrient-stripped flour, often fortified with synthetic vitamins that your body may not absorb well, especially with age-related digestion issues. Try this instead. Swap bagels for whole grain sprouted bread, like Ezekiel bread, top with avocado, hummus, or egg for protein and healthy fat. Or skip the bread entirely and opt for a vegetable omelet or Greek yogurt with walnuts and berries. Bagels and toast may seem harmless, but for aging bodies, they're often the first step toward inflammation, instability, and slow decline. Now that we've covered the four worst offenders, let's shift gears and show you four breakfast foods every senior should eat to protect their energy, joints, and independence. Food number one, steel-cut oats, the slow-burning fuel that powers muscle and memory. They take a little longer to cook, but for seniors, steel-cut oats may be one of the smartest ways to start your day, especially if you're tired of feeling heavy, foggy, or sluggish by mid-morning. Unlike the instant or flavored oatmeals we just discussed, steel-cut oats are minimally processed. They digest slowly, release glucose steadily, and provide your body with sustained energy instead of a sugar spike. This matters more than you think. For older adults, steel-cut oats help stabilize blood sugar, improve digestive health, reduce inflammation, and feed the good bacteria in your gut. The fiber in steel-cut oats, especially beta-glucan, acts like a broom, cleaning out the arteries, regulating cholesterol, and supporting the healthy blood flow your legs and brain depend on. And unlike sugary cereals, oats actually help your body maintain energy throughout the day, feel full longer, which helps with weight control, and avoid blood sugar crashes that lead to joint pain or dizziness. Steel-cut oats are also rich in magnesium and iron, minerals that support muscle function, oxygen circulation, and mental clarity, three things most seniors wish they had more of. How to eat them. Cook a small bowl, 1/2 cup dry equals 1 serving. Add cinnamon for blood sugar control, blueberries for antioxidants, or chopped walnuts for healthy fat. You can even stir in a spoon of unsweetened Greek yogurt or plant protein to make it a full, balanced meal. Avoid adding brown sugar or syrups. Those undo the benefit. Steel-cut oats aren't just breakfast. They're a steady, healing fuel designed to support your aging muscles, stabilize your mind, and carry you through the day with strength. Next up, a protein-packed classic that supports muscle, nerves, and brain health all in one bite. Let's talk about eggs. Food number two, eggs, the brain muscle activator. That seniors shouldn't skip. They've been feared, avoided, and misunderstood for years. But the truth is, eggs may be one of the most powerful foods a senior can eat to support strength, balance, and brain clarity. Let's start with protein. Each whole egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of high-quality, complete protein, meaning it has all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair muscle and stay mobile. That's critical after 60 when muscle loss speeds up and recovery from movement slows down. But eggs do more than feed your muscles. The yolk is rich in choline, a nutrient your body uses to make acetylcholine, the chemical that allows your brain to communicate with your muscles. When choline is low, signals get delayed. You feel it as sluggish walking, poor balance, slow reaction time, or even brain fog and forgetfulness. Eggs also contain lutein and zeaxanthin for eye and brain protection, B vitamins for energy metabolism, vitamin D for bone and immune support. Unlike sugary cereals or toast, eggs won't spike your blood sugar. Instead, they help you feel focused, grounded, and stable on your feet. They also support longer satiety, meaning you'll stay full longer and may avoid unnecessary snacking or crashes later in the day. How to eat them. Aim for 1 to 2 whole eggs, ideally within an hour of waking. Add a handful of spinach or avocado for healthy fats and fiber. Cook them boiled, scrambled in olive oil, or as part of a veggie-packed omelet. Add 1 extra egg white if you need more protein without extra fat. Eggs aren't dangerous. They're a complete, compact meal, giving your muscles, nerves, and brain everything they need to wake up and stay strong. Next up, a creamy, gut-supporting breakfast that keeps your energy steady and your joints protected. Let's talk about Greek yogurt. Food number 3, Greek yogurt. The creamy powerhouse that supports gut, muscle, and joint strength. It's thick, tangy, and satisfying. But what most people don't realize is that unsweetened Greek yogurt is one of the most complete functional foods for seniors, supporting not just digestion, but muscle strength, immune health, and even joint repair. Let's break it down. Greek yogurt is packed with high-quality protein, typically 15 to 20 grams per serving, which helps counteract muscle loss and support strength, especially in the legs and core. But it also contains calcium and vitamin D, 2 nutrients that protect your bones and reduce your risk of falls and fractures. Most importantly, Greek yogurt is loaded with probiotics, beneficial bacteria that support gut health, nutrient absorption, and even inflammation control. This matters deeply after 60 when the gut becomes more sensitive, and inflammation is often the root of joint pain, brain fog, and sluggish recovery. By improving your gut environment, Greek yogurt helps your body extract more value from the foods you eat, reduce bloating and irregularity, and even calm the immune system, which reduces unnecessary inflammation. It's also blood sugar friendly, with low carbohydrates and no added sugar, as long as you choose the plain version. Compare that to flavored yogurts, which can contain 15 to 25 grams of sugar per cup, undoing every benefit. How to eat it. Choose plain, full-fat or low-fat Greek yogurt, unsweetened. Add blueberries, cinnamon, or ground flaxseed for taste and added nutrients. Use it as a base for a breakfast bowl or a topping on oats or whole grain pancakes. Avoid fruit on the bottom or flavored versions. Too much sugar, too little benefit. Greek yogurt isn't just a snack. It's a muscle-nourishing, gut-balancing, inflammation-fighting meal in one bowl. Next up, a colorful antioxidant-rich fruit that feeds your brain, supports circulation, and calms the joints without the sugar spike. Let's talk about berries. Food number 4, berries, the antioxidant shield that protects your brain, heart, and joints. They're small, sweet, and bursting with color. But beyond the flavor, berries may be one of the most powerful foods seniors can eat, especially at breakfast. Why? Because berries are loaded with polyphenols, natural plant compounds that act as antioxidants, fighting off the free radicals that contribute to joint pain, brain aging, poor circulation, and even heart disease. Among all fruits, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries have some of the highest antioxidant capacity per bite. making them incredibly efficient at reducing inflammation and supporting cognitive function. In fact, research from Harvard shows that regular berry consumption is linked to slower cognitive decline in seniors, better memory retention, and improved coordination. Berries also help support blood vessel health, improve circulation to the legs and brain, and protect against oxidative stress, which accelerates aging at the cellular level. And the best part? They're low in sugar and high in fiber, meaning they won't spike your blood glucose like bananas, mangoes, or juice. That's essential for seniors dealing with diabetes, insulin resistance, joint swelling, or post-meal crashes. Berries also contain vitamin C, which supports collagen production, a key factor in joint health, skin elasticity, and overall recovery. How to eat them. Add a handful, 1/2 cup, to Greek yogurt or steel-cut oats. Blend them into a low-sugar smoothie with protein and greens, or simply eat them fresh as a standalone side to your morning meal. Choose organic when possible, especially for strawberries, often high in pesticide residue. Berries aren't just pretty on the plate. They're brain fuel, joint support, and heart protection, all wrapped into a handful of vibrant color. Now that you've seen the 4 worst and 4 best breakfast foods for seniors, are you ready for the conclusion and recap? You've just learned the 4 worst breakfast foods that may be silently draining your energy, weakening your legs, and spiking inflammation, and 4 powerful foods that can reverse it. This isn't about dieting. It's about choosing smarter fuel. Foods that protect your joints, support your brain, and give you strength where you need it most. So tomorrow morning, swap the sugar and starch for protein, fiber, and healing nutrients. Your legs, your mind, and your energy will thank you. Like this video if it helped you. Comment below. Which food will you try first? Subscribe for weekly videos that help you age stronger, not slower. Because healing doesn't begin at the pharmacy, it begins at your breakfast table.